Hi Taurus, and welcome to your Why Am I Single as Bleep tarot reading for the month of November 2017. I have to say bleep instead of the F word because I have to keep my videos politically correct, and apparently cussing is not the right way to go. I personally like the F word a lot more, but I have to follow the rules. So, why am I single as bleep? This is a Tarotscope for those of you who have not had any action in a very long time, or every opportunity that comes your way just doesn't seem to work out, or maybe you've even been experiencing a lot of rejection, okay? Also, I want to point out that this is a general tarot reading for all of Tauruses. I'm not following any one personal storyline, so this may or may not resonate with you, okay? In saying that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the energy for you, Taurus. And this energy is where you need to be focusing your thoughts and your emotions in the month of November. All right? Maybe not so much what you're doing at this time, but what you should be doing to help you out, however that may be. Wow. Okay, Taurus. So come to the edge. Many of you may be aware, or maybe you're not aware, but there's a lot of insecurity and nervous energy inside of you in regards to love and romance. You might be very afraid to open up and reconnect with another person, and even though you really desire a relationship, the fear is actually stronger than that desire, and you may not recognize that. The energy of this card, talks about fears and your need to overcome them. Come to the edge. Face anything that you are afraid of so that you can overcome it, because that's where your joy is found, okay? So that's where your guys' thoughts and energy should be this month, overcoming whatever it is that you're afraid of when it comes to romantic relationships. And obviously anything that you're afraid of has to do with what you've been through. And not all relationships are bad, even if you've had a string of bad relationships. So for many of you, I think if you're single and you're struggling, it's because you have a lot to overcome within, as far as maybe trust issues and things like that. And that doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It just is an expression of what you've been through. And I believe anybody can overcome anything if they truly put their mind to it. And of course, the proper amount of time needs to be given. We all heal and come to terms with things in our own time frame, and that can't be rushed. So Taurus, let's take a look at what's going on with this energy, where it's leading you, what this singlehood and solitude is trying to push you towards, and where it's going. Okay, so for some of you, this could be you are not ready to receive some truths about maybe the past. But, my friends, once that happens, that's what sets you free. That's what brings you the ease and the comfort to move forward. And not only that, you're wiser and stronger for it, okay? So the truth really needs to come out. Wow. And there may be somebody who's, just trying to lie to you. So, Taurus, listen, for those of you who are, being extremely cautious in any dealing with any potential new partner, or just anybody in general, because of what you've been through, your peace of mind comes from allowing yourself to relax and realizing that you don't need to have your guard up with every single new person that comes into your life. I just feel like for some of you, you've really been through some hard times, and it just puts you in a place, and now it's like your energy's so nervous that anything that has come in, it hasn't been right. It doesn't work out. It's just, you know, very rocky, unsmooth, and that has a lot to do with your own nervous energy, at least the Tauruses I'm reading for, okay? If the facts of this reading do not fit, please do not try to make them fit. But Taurus, you know, if there is truth to be seen and you know it's there, allow yourself to see it and face it, no matter if it's something you don't want to hear or don't want to see, because that's what frees you. That's what allows you to move forward. So I'm going to pull 2 Hidden Wisdom Oracle cards to look at the person you are within, the essence of you. And this may be energy that you are aware of, or that you may not be aware of. The Chess Queen, trust and strategizing. So listen, Taurus, you need to trust the universe, and you need to trust yourself that you are discerning enough to properly and strategically move yourself about in any situation that will not allow you to get all cut up and hurt, okay? You are far more intelligent than you give yourself credit for, and even if somebody hoodwinked you in the past, that doesn't mean that you were foolish or stupid or that you did anything wrong. From that experience, you've clearly grown and you've learned quite a bit, and it's not to never trust anybody again. It just teaches you to be more discerning and to see more detail and to come from a much more logical place rather than an emotional place. And it's like right here, this card is saying nobody can play you for the fool if you don't want them to, okay, Taurus? Like, you are intelligent and you can see the whole game board as the situation's unfolding, and the only way somebody's going to beat you or play you for a fool is if you allow them to. And if you allow them to, it's because you're being clouded by your emotion, and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Next, we have the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. What did I just say? You see the whole board. More than that, you come from, you can draw upon from a very high perspective of anything. And you have a lot of angelic help and support backing you, okay? So Taurus, you really need to trust yourself and believe you see the whole picture. You see the whole chessboard. Nobody can beat you and nobody can fool you. You're too intelligent and you have too much angelic backing. If it happens, it's because you have allowed it. And I don't mean like that you brought this on yourself or that you're stupid. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your emotions controlled you rather than your logic or what you could clearly see was the truth, okay, if that makes sense. Even your own intuition telling you, hey, okay, so it's hard for anything to get past you. But sometimes when you're really attached to somebody, that's what happens. And now you might be at a place where you're not really trusting yourself or trusting the universe or any opportunity that comes into your life. But the truth is, Taurus, you've always had the eagle eyesight. It's just you let your emotions control you, and maybe that's what you're afraid of. You don't want your emotions to control you again. Well, once you've gone through the situation and you've gained the lesson, it can never happen again, okay? Come to the edge. There's no need to fear. So these are qualities about you that are unique to you and are some of your greatest gifts. And we have centering. I'm not surprised to see that. You are very practical. You know what people need to do to bring all aspects of their life into balance. And you're very nurturing and loving. And you bring those in your close proximity into a very balanced place and state of being, okay? It's like you could be called Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Many people rely on you to help them understand their own situations and come to a place of balance and peace within. And look at what's followed right next to that, listening. Taurus, you are an amazing listener. You are a great friend. You offer awesome advice, but more so, just like with this Eagle King, you get angelic information. You get so much intuitive information, and you really need to pay great attention to all of that, okay? I promise you. I don't know. I just feel like the Tauruses I'm reading for, it's like you're really doubting yourself, and that's what's keeping you in this single place of being. Is like you're just, somebody may have burned you really bad, and it's like you're just doubting yourself and, you know, questioning, how did that get past me, and how did this even happen? Because, you know, you're really there for people. You're a great listener. You're very intuitive, and like I said, now that you've gone through that experience and you see how that person played their pieces, their strategy, that can never be played on you again, okay? It can't be. So it's time to come to the edge and let all that go. Now, I'm going to pull 3 advice cards for you guys to help you, you know, move through this energy, to come to the edge of whatever it is that you need to face and let go of and no longer be afraid of. Expression. Okay, so some of you need to outright express, hey, I know what's up. I know the truth here. You need to really just put it all out there and state your case and state your side to free yourself, okay? And if you can't verbally have this conversation, write it down. Do whatever you've got to do to release this information from you. And for whatever reason, for many of you, this comes in the form of like verbal communication, or, you know, writing it down. It's no longer suppressing what's within. And that might be what Come to This Edge is about, is you finally speaking your piece, speaking your truth, you know, and saying what you have to say. Wow. Make a wish. This is so beautiful. Taurus, the universe is saying, don't lose heart, don't lose hope. Make a wish about love, you know, and really, really believe like that could happen, that it could come true for you. Come to the edge of what you really want and believe that it can happen for you. Make a wish. You guys are the only sign so far that's received that card, and this is, you guys are the 9th reading I'm doing. Wow. Divine timing. So your wish, you know, your next romance, this is all about divine timing. But what I see is like you've expressing this wish, this desire for real love, and the universe responding, saying, yes, it is coming, it is on its way. It's all about divine timing. You know, everything has to perfectly align and fall into place for you and this other person. So a wish that you have put out there, that you've really expressed to the universe, okay, Taurus, is going to come true. It's a matter of divine timing, okay? And please never label that wish on a specific person, ever, ever, okay? Because we all have our own free will. That wish should be about the type of love you desire, the type of partner you desire. And so for those of you who have really put that out there to the universe, you need to trust that it's all a matter of perfect divine timing. That is actually really beautiful, Taurus. I love it. Now, in following these advices, I'm going to look at the potential romance energies for you guys for the next 3 months. I'm going to pull 3 more romance angel cards to get a look at that. And that comes after you come to the edge and do whatever it is you need to do, you know, however that card speaks to you. This is a general reading, so that will be different for all of you. First out, wow, flirt is coming out for everybody. This is saying, Taurus, over the next few months, really just be in a very light-hearted, playful, fun energy. Be flirty, more than serious, and, you know, whatever, because again, it's all about divine timing for you guys. Unrequited love. Okay, so for some of you, this is the energy that you're struggling with, is, you know, maybe you're afraid to come to the edge because you don't want to be rejected. Maybe you've been rejected quite a bit, but the universe is saying, listen, even if you're afraid of that, you still got to try, because you'll never know if you never try. Now, for others of you, this, you may find out, you know, that whatever you were trying to pursue, it wasn't balanced, it wasn't mutual, and it's good. But most of all, I just feel like whoever you guys are interacting with or may meet in the next few months, you might not just really be into them, and that's why this flirt card is here, is because you're not supposed to be into them. You know, it's just distractions and things and fun on your journey that's leading you to this perfect divine timing, this real deal thing, this what you really want, okay? So the next few months look just, you know, flirty and playful. Oh my gosh. Yep, bam, right there, Taurus, right there. Yes, keep it light, keep it flirty, keep it fun, because this new love, this is on your horizon, but it's all a matter of perfect divine timing, okay? So beautiful, Taurus. Yes, there's new love for you guys, okay? You're not going to be single forever. It's just, you know, there's a little more time involved here, and you'll understand why when you finally meet this person. But do not be afraid, Taurus. It looks like it's all going to work out really great if you express yourself and you're just really in a fun, light-hearted, flirty type of energy when it comes to love and romance over the next few months, okay? So before I end this video, I do want to say that for those of you that have been struggling with any like self-esteem issues, or you do wish to have more opportunities showing up in your reality, I highly recommend listening to Attraction Subliminals with headphones. I've put a sample of 3 different types in the description box from 3 different YouTubers who do content like this. And I suggest that you find the ones that you are most resonating with and create like a private playlist on YouTube so that you can listen to them. I did this as an experiment for 30 days. I listened in the morning and then I listened while I slept, just to see, does these type of subliminals really affect our, you know, physical reality? And I have to say, yes, they do. I received a lot of attention that I don't normally get. I was hit on quite a bit, but more than that, men and women alike were much kinder to me, far more complimentary, opening doors, being kind, just things like that. So I highly recommend for any of you that are struggling with self-esteem issues on any level to listen to those subliminals, because they definitely have an impact. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Come to the edge, say what you need to say, put that out to the universe, be fun, be playful, be flirty, because this is on your horizon and it's all about perfect divine timing. Have a beautiful and blessed month, Taurus. Take care.